Hey there, Broncos country. What's up? We're back once again, bringing you that hot content for all you die-hard Denver Broncos fans. The 2025 season is right around the corner, and OTAs, organized team activities, are already underway. Which means it's time to see who's going to shine and who's on the hot seat fighting for a spot on the roster. Today, we're breaking down 5 players who are on the bubble and need to step up to secure their spot on the team. So grab a cold one, hit the couch, and let's dive into this analysis with the energy only Broncos country brings. Before we get started, go ahead and smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell so you don't miss any of our videos. And of course, drop a comment below. Who do you think is gonna bounce back, and who's on their way out of Denver? Let's get the conversation going, Broncos country. Because you are the heart of this franchise, let's kick things off with our RB Jaleel McLaughlin. The guy's like a human rocket, but he's got to prove he deserves more touches. Since joining the team as an undrafted free agent in 2023, Jaleel has flashed moments of brilliance. Remember those preseason touchdowns that had us jumping off the couch? Yeah, he's got burst, he's got vision, but the truth is, the arrival of RJ Harvey in the 2025 draft is putting serious heat on him. Sean Payton, our no-nonsense head coach, loves a versatile back who can run and catch like a wide receiver. But RJ Harvey came in with insane speed and out-of-this-world footwork, and Audric Estime is also battling for that RB2 spot. Not to mention Blake Watson is showing real potential as that joker role Payton likes so much. So where does that leave Jaleel? He's got to prove in OTAs that he's more than just a gadget guy. If he doesn't bring the heat, he could slip down to RB3, or worse, end up off the roster completely. Broncos country, what do y'all think? Does Jaleel have that fire to silence the doubters and become a key piece in our offense? Or is he gonna fade behind the rookies? Drop your takes in the comments. We know y'all are watching that backfield like hawks. Next up, Troy Franklin, our wide receiver who came in with big expectations but hasn't broken out the way we hoped. The kid's young, he's got raw talent, dependable hands, and route running that can leave DBs spinning. But 2024 was a roller coaster for him. Rookie growing pains? Sure. But now it's 2025, and patience is wearing thin. With Courtland Sutton holding it down as WR1 and Marvin Mims Jr. having a monster leap last season, Franklin's fighting for reps with Devon Vell and rookie Pat Bryant, who's already turning heads. And let's not forget, Sean Payton's offense needs consistency, especially on third downs, which was a big problem in 2024. Troy's got to show in OTAs that he can move the chains and make fans yell, "Touchdown!" instead of groaning, "Not again." So Broncos country, you still believing in Franklin? Think he'll make that second-year jump, or is it time to bring in a veteran like Keenan Allen to steady the group? Let us know. Broncos fans never sit on the fence. Now let's switch to the defense. Damari Mathis, our CB, is in a spot that'll give you chills. He's had some bright moments, but also some rough ones in 2024. The Broncos' secondary is elite, with Pat Surtain too leading the charge like a beast, but Mathis has to prove he belongs in that group of ballers. The addition of Jahdae Barron and growing trust in Riley Moss are tightening the competition. Mathis, who started a few games, needs to show in OTAs that he can be consistent in coverage and not let opposing QBs have a field day. Vance Joseph's defense is all about QB pressure and tight coverage, so Mathis needs to be locked in. If he can't hold it down, he might get bumped to special teams, or worse, be on the outside looking in. Broncos country, how do you feel about Mathis? Does he have what it takes to be a solid CB2, or is it time to explore other options? Hirida. The comments with your thoughts. We want to know what's running through your minds. Speaking of the secondary, PJ Locke III is another guy feeling the heat. This safety is a warrior. He throws himself into plays like it's the last snap of the game. In 2024, he showed he can be a legit playmaker, with big hits and even some impressive picks. But the arrival of Talanoa Hufanga, an absolute beast from the 49ers, has shaken things up. Hufanga's the kind of guy who makes it rain on defense when he's healthy. That puts Locke in a tough spot. He's got to prove he's more than just a high-end backup or a specialist for certain packages. These OTAs are crucial for him to Show he can share the field with Hufanga and Brandon Jones, another guy quietly killing it. If Locke doesn't shine, he might get traded. Or worse, see way fewer snaps than he'd like. So, Broncos country, is PJ Locke untouchable in your eyes? Or do you think Hufanga's about to take over the secondary? Drop your takes in the comments. We know you've got strong opinions. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about Alex Singleton, our ILB and one of the team captains. This guy's all heart. He played through a torn ACL in 2024 and still led the defense in tackles and effort. But Broncos country, here's the reality. Singleton's 31 now and coming off a major injury. That puts him in a tricky situation. The addition of Dre Greenlaw, an All-Pro from the 49ers, is a huge boost, but it also cranks up the pressure on the linebacker group. Drew Sanders, young and explosive, is hungry for snaps. Justin Sternad's also in the mix. Singleton has to show in OTAs that he's still got gas in the tank, that he can lead this defense without leaving holes behind. If not, the Broncos might start looking at younger options or even cut him to free up cap space. Broncos country, we love Singleton, but does he still have what it takes to be a starter? Or do you see Greenlaw and Sanders stepping up? Sound. Off in the comments, we want to hear your thoughts. And look, OTAs aren't just warm-ups for training camp. This is where guys show Sean Payton and George Payton they deserve a spot on what might be one of the strongest rosters in the AFC. After 10 wins in 2024, expectations are sky high, and these 5 players, Jaleel McLaughlin, Troy Franklin, Damari, Mathis, PJ Locke III, and Alex Singleton, have the perfect opportunity to prove they belong on this team. The defense, already a top 5 unit in the NFL, needs more consistency at linebacker and in the secondary. On offense, with Bo Nix showing out and Evan Engram coming in as a new weapon, we need the WRs and RBs to bring more explosiveness. These bubble players have a real shot to become heroes, or if they slip up, they could end up watching the 2025 season from another team. Broncos country, what are your expectations for these OTAs? Who's going to surprise us? Who might disappoint? And most importantly, who's going to carry this team on a deeper playoff run in 2025? Drop your thoughts below. We're building this conversation with y'all. And don't forget, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell so you don't miss any updates coming out of Denver. That's it for now, Broncos country. The 2025 season is starting to take shape, and we're here rooting for this team to soar. These 5 players are on the hot seat, but if there's one thing we know, it's that Denver's spirit is all about resilience. So let's cheer loud, stand behind our squad, and get hyped, because the Broncos are coming in hot. Thanks for watching, everyone. Follow the channel, share it with your friends, and let's ride together on this journey to the Super Bowl. See you next time, Broncos country.